What do we know about the mystery drones flying over New Jersey and New York? Okay, well, let's find out, I guess.
Number of drone sightings, particularly in New Jersey, but also in the states of New York, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, and other eastern states.
We're cooked.
A Navy weapons station in New Jersey now confirms multiple cases of drones entering its airspace. The Garden State's newly elected Senator Andy Kim posted this new video of lights hovering near a reservoir in his state. And former Maryland Governor Larry Hogan posted this video today showing what appear to be large drones circling his house last night.
Wait a second. These are like serious people. I thought this was just like randos and like Bufu nowhere out in the sticks. It's like when they were flying drones over that untouched island off of the coast of India, you know, where they thought that they were like ancient forest gods coming to destroy them or something. These are like real people. This is Larry Hogan and a New Jersey senator who were like, what? Who are like, what's happening to me? I'm kind of okay. Now I'm clocked in.
The White House, Pentagon, and FBI have all said while they do not know what these objects are, there's no evidence of a threat. CBS's Tom Hansen has been searching the skies and looking for answers on the ground, and he leads us off from the Bronx.
Brother kind of looks like he's been crying.
Margaret, good evening to you. We're standing.
I'd cry too if I saw drones like that.
Less than 24 hours ago, New Yorkers spotted yet another mysterious drone hovering over the South Bronx. Now, New York Governor Kathy Hochul says there's no evidence that shows that these drones are a threat to the public. But across the Hudson River, Governor Phil Murphy of New Jersey says he's taking his concerns straight to the president.
Over my house right now.
They appear only at night. Clusters of drones, some with colorful lights, as big as cars.
Wait, literally there's one right above us.
In New Jersey, unexplained drone
as big as cars? The car-sized drones? What do you think the likelihood is that this is just some YouTuber? What do you think? This is definitely like Mark Roberson or something. You know? This is definitely one of those like science tech YouTubers. This might be Mark Ass Brownlee and them like filming a YouTube video or something and filming a video and they just haven't told anybody yet, but they just keep flying. It's gonna drop and it's gonna have 150 billion views on it. It's going to be like how we trick the US government into thinking they're being invaded by flying drones over politicians' houses. Maybe it's an enemy stand user. We know what they are. They're UFOs. I know what you are.
He was reported above this naval weapons station, while farther north, the FAA ordered temporary flight restrictions prohibiting drones over Picatinny.
Isn't that a crime? Okay, but like, have you ever considered that it makes good content? Do we really care about crimes these days? I mean, like, I think personally, if you're a content creator and if you commit a crime, but it makes a really cool and funny YouTube video, then I think you should be let go. Because it's kind of like you've already done your public service by giving us the content that we all needed. What is living if you cannot consume products, okay? What is life if you do not have content? You know what people did before they had content? I don't like fucking like kill each other and stuff. Build rock huts out of rocks. You want to do that? That's how you want to spend your life, monkey man? Yeah, they had plagues and they enjoyed it. True. These days, the real plague is slow internet speed. The real plague is my local coffee shop not having a 5G. That's the real plague. I mean, come on.
Arsenal, where armament research is conducted, and Trump National Golf Club. Since last month, more than 3,000 sightings have grown to at least 6 states across the East Coast.
3,000.
So has the chorus of officials demanding answers. Senator Andy Kim spotted these over a park in Hunterdon County, New Jersey.
I've never seen them.
Wow, they just passed each other.
Yeah.
I'm just not getting the kind of communication and engagement when it comes to the investigation that's happening by the FBI, Homeland Security. So we need a lot more communication to the people of New Jersey.
But the White House says many of the reports may have been planes, not drones.
We have not been able to, and neither have state or local law enforcement authorities, corroborate any of the reported visual sightings.
Can you imagine if it's just like people are, oh, you know what's probably happening? Is that some people are testing, probably some companies might be testing some of their New Year's Eve drone displays, and then people start to have and then it begins like a mass hysteria event. Like people just start going crazy. And then they start seeing planes in the sky and think that we're being attacked by freaking Xi Jinping, man. Things have started to get bad. Tyrannex, thanks for the gifted sub. I appreciate you. Thank you. Because people are going insane on on Elon's Twitter. And take a look at one of these, okay? This is Steve Soyjak. Crazy guy. Okay, wrote a post yesterday. But it's time for New Jersey drones thread, where I have some evidence and I'm collecting it from afar. If you want to know what's going on, start here. I'm not sure if that's really the case, but buddy, that looks like a plane. Brother, have you ever seen a plane before? Demons in the sky. We have no clue what's going on. They keep flying over my house, flashing lights. They're as big as cars. That's Santa. You're right. That's Santa. He's going home. He finished Christmas. He just took a little nap. For weeks, UFO sightings have been increasing. The strangest, most persistent manifestation of this phenomenon is happening in New Jersey, where hundreds of sightings of strange, large drones disguised to look like commercial aircrafts are flying. Of course, they're not planes. How could my dumbass even begin to believe that? Of course, they're not planes. They're drones disguised as planes. They're drones or they're UFOs disguised as planes. Obviously, the aliens would want to not tip us off. So they make their UFOs look like planes, but fly them like drones because they're not privy to the human mind. You see. Oh, of course. How could I have been so easily gullible by alien propaganda? They fly low and slow over residential neighborhoods and sensitive installations and even military bases. Drones that broadcast no flight information as they are required by law. Drones that stay in the air for hours, which typically drones cannot do. Are you sure it's not like a different drone?
Capturing these. Tonight, the investigation into reports of small car-sized drones hovering over New York and New Jersey is deepening.
Oh,
brother,
it's slowing down.
That's a plane. Wait, did you hear that? He did. So, yeah, I caught that too. He said small car-sized drones. I don't know where you live, brother, but like a drone the size of a car ain't small. That's the exact opposite. I'm going to be honest. It's slowing down. That's called landing, brother.
New Jersey is deepening.
Oh, it's slowing down.
That's a plane.
In Toms River, New Jersey, launching their own drone offensive for a closer look. Their eye in the sky, capturing one of the drones in motion.
You're not targeting or going after them, so to speak. Is there a methodology and reason why?
Well, right now we just want to identify what it is. The way it was explained, they're 2 feet bigger than our drones, or 2 times the size rather, so they're about 4 feet. And it looks like it's a fixed wing type craft. What
definitely not the size of a car.
Concerns us mostly is that at this point nobody's seen any of these units taking off or landing.
This is a significant threat to U.S. national security.
Retired 4-star general and NBC News military.
I'm just going to be honest, but do retired 4-star generals not think that anything is a massive threat to U.S. security? Like when you become a retired 4-star general and you start getting paid to do speeches about why billions must die for Lockheed Martin, do you really think anything out there is not a threat to U.S. security? I swear, dog, this dude will like stub his toe and then say that the cabinet company down the road is a massive threat to U.S. security. Hellfire missiles are the only solution. Predator drones in the sky. Dude, they have nothing else. That's true. They have nothing better to do. They are retired.
Analyst Barry McCaffrey.
They just do it for fun.
NBC News, there's good reason why local and federal agencies are treading carefully.
When you see something of this capacity, you wonder why it would be needed. What are they doing? It implies a heavy payload, and a heavy payload.
Of course, the small house-sized drone has to be a small house-sized drone because their capacity is huge. It can drop massive loads, you see. it could the small house-sized drone can drop tiny car-sized bombs. And they're preparing. They're doing practice sorties before New Jersey goes up in flames as each individual drone drops mini nukes. Obviously, yeah, they're gonna annex. China's gonna annex McDonald's with all these drones. Do they think? I wonder now. Do you think that there's people smashing drones, like they're becoming racist against drones or something whenever they see them? We already know that there's I've heard some people say that people are starting to shoot at drones and stuff. Do you think that there's gonna be people going into Walmart and Best Buy and stuff with bats and torches and pitchforks and starting to smash up DJI drones? You think that these people think that it's gonna be you think it's gonna be the chum bucket hat? Like Xi Jinping is gonna be sitting in his lair, his red lair, surrounded by pandas, and he's going to be the time has finally come once the US is sufficiently saturated with Chinese DJI drones. He's going to press the attack button, and all the drones are gonna order 66 their owner. It's very possible they're gonna rise up and they'll finally take down the US from the inside. We'll all be speaking Mandarin Chinese by 2026.
Would be either something dangerous, a bomb, but in this case, surveillance of some sort.
Look what's back at the same spot as last night.
Oh.
Meanwhile, more sightings of the large drones continue to proliferate social media. New Jersey resident Michael Marciano capturing these images on Saturday.
Coming right above my house.
The FBI not commenting on the drone activity to NBC News, but setting...
It's definitely them. It's definitely... The FBI said no comment. I'm sorry, it's them. It's their drones. They're definitely doing it. They're behind it. That's my conspiracy.
A tip line for people to report any sightings.
It's moving.
Yeah, it's to report sightings so they know not to show up again in that area because they know you can see them. It's so good.
Really fast now.
Growing concern as the mystery in the sky continues. George Solis.
Okay, that one's definitely a plane, dog.
New Jersey.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories.
Whereas behind this, they seem totally unconcerned about being photographed.
The tree's blocking it. Oh, bro! Oh my gosh! Look at that. They're four-way rectangular.
Four-way rectangular.
Damn it.
Oh my gosh. That shit is so. Look at that, chat. It's so scary. They got four-way rectangles in the sky right above my damn house. They're flying the drones down close to my house. It's four-way rectangular. Double. Yeah, four-way rectangular 100% has double rainbow in the sky, all the way across the sky vibes. Yeah. We're doomed. Yeah, we are. If we keep letting these dang payload, big load drones fly up around our house. Yeah, of course we're cooked, man.
That's crazy.
My thing is if we have so many sightings of these drones, has nobody been able to... They said that they've been able to get their drones up to take pictures of the other drones. Has nobody gotten a good picture yet? Why do all the pictures of the drones look like Bigfoot sightings? They all look like Nessie and Bigfoot sightings. Why don't they ever have look really close? Why don't we have a good picture yet? If there are so many out there, man. Brother, that's a plane. That's a plane. That's not I know it's four-way rectangular. That's a plane, my friend. Have you ever seen
an airplane?
Okay, that's an airplane. Okay, sure, yeah. He's like, okay, wait. Oh, he's got me. That's a drone. Are you sure that's just not a private jet? It definitely sounds like an airplane. I'm gonna be honest with you. It flies like one too.
An airplane.
Oh man, how come airplanes adhere to FFA lighting and beacon requirements? It's gonna try. The aliens have been doing research. They all all of them comply with FAA lighting and beacon requirements. I'm like, all of these have very normal FFA FAA designated lights on them to let you know what they are. So you know that they're 4-way rectangular. If they're supposed to be hidden, then why in the world would they not just like take the lights off? It looks, they got damn planes in the sky, man, that look like planes, but they're not planes, they're UFOs. Let's listen to our good friend Based PA Dad, because he saw a couple too. Second night of drones flying over my house in New Jersey, doxed himself. I've seen 6 to 7 of them, one after the other in a similar path. I don't know, man. You ever see a plane? That looks really high up. Base PA Dad in New Jersey. Oh, New Jersey again, huh? Okay, now this one's definitely aliens. I was clowning on them, but this one, you see the alien, goddamn, extraterrestrial goo trail that they're leaving in the sky. Now these are definitely, you got me. I was being incredulous before. Now I'm kind of locked in. Are they fuckable? I hope so. Listen, if they eat, they have a hole. That's all I know. Truck driver caught it on video. Oh, is he driving next to it?
Holy shit, where the hell did the other one come from?
Holy shit! Oh my gosh, look at it go. Please don't tell me that's the moon. Chat, are these guys chasing the moon? It hasn't moved anywhere in the sky as they've been moving at like 70 miles per hour down this road. It is peasant brain. Me lord, unidentified objects in the sky tracing us down the cornfields, me lord. Someone must do the call the reinforcements. Not them chasing the damn moon. Please don't tell me that's the moon. It hasn't moved at all. He's like, holy shit. It looked, Chad is driving as fast as the truck. It like the drone, the alien drone geo-locked onto the truck, and now it's moving, and it's exactly the same speed and at the same distance at all point in time to make sure that it doesn't look like it's moving at all. Obviously, it's a UFO that was disguised as a plane, but now it's disguised as the moon. I don't fucking know. Are we doing this right now? Oh no, wait, there's the other one. Wait, is this the one?
The other one's coming back.
Oh nah, she's doing the loop-de-loop and pull. He's coming around. Where'd it come from? You can see Venus. Wait, is that Venus? Because I was like, that's either, please don't tell me that's like Venus or Mars. Like they woke up and they looked up and they saw like the moon, Venus or Mars in the sky, or Jupiter or something. They saw 2 celestial bodies and thought we were being invaded by the damn like evil force in the sky.
Yo, the other one's coming back.
OMG. No, and that's definitely not. That one was definitely like a plane or something. Oh my gosh, the one drone ate the other drone. Did you see that? It just went back to the mothership. Wait, what? Wait, is this all being fueled by one congressman in New Jersey? I want to take a look at that in a second. Yeah, and this isn't even like, when was this recorded? This wasn't even like recently. Chat, you know we're in winter, right? Look at the tree. Look at the leaves of the trees. They're all green. All the leaves of the trees are all still green. When was this recorded? It wasn't recently. Dude, people are, Oh nah, they're falling for peak slop, man. They're falling for early fall in Pennsylvania. When? Like August? September? Still months away from the apparent drone sightings we've been seeing, but maybe this was the first peak we got at the mothership. Yo, that one's not 4-way rectangular. That one's 4-way circular. Another person at the same location ID'd this as a high visibility ball on a power line. I was like, that has no lights or anything. Sometimes they appear to be something else entirely. My man's out here writing fan fiction. Just write a book already, dog. Wait, I want to make sure this isn't going crazy. It's just one of those balls on power lines to make sure. I've never seen like a IRL fact check like this. Yeah, these are one of these balls on power lines to make sure you don't run into them. That's hilarious. That's so funny. No, chat. They appear to be something else entirely. How do you fear your own world this hard? They should have read more Bleach. They would have known that you can't feel your own world. Because this is ridiculous. This is peak peasant brain. We live in 2024, man. It's kind of crazy how like back in the Chinese water balloons in the sky, back in like the ye olden days, people knew nothing, so that's why they could believe stuff like this. Now we know too much, and now that's why we can believe stuff like this. We too much information, so now you can believe whatever you want. The world really is however you want it to be. However you want it to be. The FBI is investigating. They have no clue what's happening.
We don't know what the hell these drones are in New Jersey are. Is that correct?
That's right.
It's crazy. I mean, that's crazy. That's madness that we don't know what these drones are.
Is it? You see drones at night near New Year's Eve, and the FBI is. And you ask the FBI, do you know exactly what this is? Now, let's be honest with ourselves. We know they're lying. The FBI knows. Like, come on. We know that they've been doing tracking on that thing. Come on, let's just be honest with ourselves. But like, I really don't think it's that serious. I don't know. Maybe it is. Quality journalist with some beautiful arch tweets. Is that true? Wait, let me see. We gotta take a look at some journalism right here. Lord, I love journalism. Still an optimist about America despite everything, a lot of promise and a lot of people who want to keep pulling us forward. That said, it's also very possible we keep drilling this Black & Decker straight through our collective skulls, eager to see who will decide. Last night beginning around 9:45 p.m., I personally witnessed and videoed what appeared to be dozens of large drones in the sky above my residence in Dansonville, Maryland, 25 miles from the nation's capital. I observed the activity approximately for 45 minutes. Like many who have observed these drones, I do not know if this is increasing activity over our skies as a threat to public safety or national security, but the public is growing increasingly concerned and frustrated with the complete lack of transparency and the dismissive attitude by the federal government. The government has the ability to track these from their point of origin, but has mounted a negligent response. People are rightfully clamoring for answers, but they aren't getting any. We are being told that neither the White House, nor the military, nor the FBI, nor Homeland Security have any idea what they are, where they come from, or who has launched, or who is controlling them, and they pose no threat. The response is entirely unacceptable. I will join with the growing bipartisan chorus of leaders demanding the federal government immediately address this issue. The American people deserve answers and action now. The star is at about 39 second mark, recognizable as the constellation Orion. No, we can't do this. We can't do this. No, we can't be looking. Oh no, my man's looking at Orion's belt. Oh no, his ass is looking at the Big Dipper and he's like, what is that? Can you imagine seeing the Little Dipper in the sky and going, help me? So here, okay, you see the unmistakable 3 stars right here in Orion's belt. And then one star that's the smaller star that's closer, and the larger star that's further away, kind of in line with this star. This is literally just, it's right here. Oh, they pulled up his house on Stellarium, and they're able to see like exactly what he saw. Dude, these are literally stars. These are stars and airplanes. I've yet to see a video or picture worth taking seriously. Call the National Guard and find out. Wait, there, he's like, call the fire department. They have one of those really tall ladders. They can reach it. Quick, while it's just sitting there. Quick, get it. And New England residents at 9:45 p.m. when a Boeing 747 takes off from JFK National Airport. American Airlines B737 takes off from Newark. Yo, how can these guys dick suck Elon Musk, whose companies build rocket ships, and not know what the hell stars are? I'm flabbergasted. I'm losing my mind. What's happening? Chat, we're so cooked. Do you know how cooked we are? I don't know if we understand how bad things really are. Oh, this one was one of my favorites, chat. Take a look at this one. So there was an independent journalist in New Jersey who wanted to find out what was happening. And this is what happened. This is what happened.
My drone does not want to go up with these things around.
The battery's dead?
There's no way the battery's dead. It's fully charged.
It says 0. It won't let me.
What is going on?
Yeah, I would be scared too.
Fully charged batteries. It's 2 batteries.
OMG.
Die within seconds, and the drone went up and like a couple feet off the table, and then came right back down.
Oh my gosh, chat. The UFO hit her drone with an EMP blast to stop it from getting too close. They know we're onto them and they're scared. Keep the pressure up. You have to replace the batteries? No. I know it sounds silly so far, but listen. Here's what actually the aliens ate my batteries. Ooh, the aliens ate my damn batteries, man. Help me. No, that's not what happened. As funny as it is, what actually happened is that her dumbass flew her drone into an airport. The person in the video violated FAA regulations and tried to fly the plane into commercial airspace and was grounded by the app. So you know how, if anybody's ever been on like a Lime scooter or something, it has spaces where you can't, like ride your scooter into in cities because, there's like some issues or it's a city ordinance. You obviously, when you have a drone companies don't let you fly drones into like JFK International Airport. They don't let you fly drones into Newark. You can't fly drones into like Muhammad Ali International, right? Like you can't do that. they stop you. And so since she keeps trying to fly her drone into like a 747, the app actually shut down her drone to stop her from like downing a plane because she has peasant brain. Yeah, she got like IP banned from DJI because she keeps trying to fly into airports. And she's tweaking out. She's like, how could they do this to me? I'm not a big fan of the Gooberman. Another drone pilot with an unexpected dead battery.
They just hover. A little bit over there, a little bit over there, a little bit, but they just hover back and forth.
Wharton, New Jersey resident and Terror Talk podcast host Michael B. has spent the past 2 weeks attempting.
His podcast is called Terror Talk. Oh yeah, this guy has had issues for a long time. Terror Talk sounds so funny. It sounds like one of those like fake conservative talk shows like Truth Nuke. Terror Talk. All right. What does he talk about on that program? How Pringles are a threat to national security?
To see what these peculiar looking light up moving dots are in the sky with a drone of his own. But so far, he hasn't had any luck.
The other night, there was right here over Picatinny, there was a drone just hanging out. I put my drone up in the air and went towards it.
They were coming from all different directions. I saw them. They were hovering over Piccadilly Circus.
I had full battery life. Not 3 minutes into the flight, I lost control of the drone. Warning on my screen, lost control, and my drone started going down, dead battery. They just hover.
Yeah, man. So, like, wait, this is actually, okay, this is a threat to national security. Conservatives trying to fly drones into the engines of 747s because they think we're being invaded by aliens, man. Oh, this is good. This thread right now is pure gold. It takes the US military 4 seconds to shoot an unauthorized drone flying in the Area 51. Holy shit, I was right. They are using EMP. The aliens are using EMP drones, chat. It's been proven. It's been amateur hour for all these other guys, but there's a New Jersey representative named Jeff Van Drew, if anybody knows him. And this guy has cracked the code. He has cracked the code. This is not amateur hour for him, but he knows what's going on. He says that this is not just like random drones, and these are not just planes, okay? He says it's an Iranian sea-based mothership hidden somewhere in the Atlantic, sending simple drones out for surveillance and bombing sortie runs to prepare to drop hot fat loads all over our eastern flank whenever they're ready. I've been informed by Congress. Chat, is this real? Yes! Something's going on in the night sky in New Jersey where I live. People keep reporting squadrons of drones flying around in the dark over their houses. At some point, I'm going to cut right to the chase and cede the floor to Representative Jeff Van Drew, a dentist who was elected to Congress in 2018 as a Democrat, but is now somehow a MAGA Trump supporter from the New York Post. Jeff Van Drew, a Republican, said that the drones, quote, very possibly could be from Iran, citing confidential sources during an appearance on Fox News Monday morning. I'm going to tell you the real deal. Iran launched a mothership that contains these drones, he said. It's off the east coast of the United States of America. They've launched drones. Why is it always, no matter what happens, these guys try to find a way to get us to nuke Iran? You ever think about that? Honestly, I kind of respect the grind. No matter what happens, no matter what we're doing, they always find a reason to want to nuke Iran. Oh, he posted this to his own YouTube channel. My man was proud about this one. Wait a second.
Our government has failed to effectively regulate our drone industry, and this is not an isolated incident or an isolated phenomenon. Unidentified drones are running across the country.
No.
And let me be blunt and again say it how it is. Foreign drone technology, particularly China, is a full decade, 10 years ahead of where we are. That is unacceptable in America.
Why'd you vote against the CHIPS Act then?
We are number one. We've always been number one, but we're not now.
No.
And they can take, and they intend to take, full advantage of our vulnerabilities. I've learned, for real, circumstantial evidence that there's an Iranian mothership off the east coast of the United States.
Circumstantial evidence. I've learned through, that's a crazy quote. I've learned through circumstantial evidence that there's an Iranian mothership drone off the coast in the Atlantic Ocean sending drones over New Jersey. Is it a big flying Quran? So the left isn't able to criticize it. So that's why Joe Biden hasn't said anything. Just in the Atlantic Ocean, nobody has said anything about the giant. For months, there's been like a giant flying Quran spitting out drones towards the eastern border, but nobody said anything because we're too scared to say anything mean about Muslims. A giant mothership shaped like the Quran, sitting in the Atlantic Ocean, spitting out drones, doing so. Yeah, it's the Shield helicarrier. It's the Muhammad helicarrier. Honestly, I'm surprised that that if any place was going to be the spot that's going to go into like drone panic or something, that it would be like drone panic or something, that it would be fucking New Jersey, because like all you guys do is see. I don't think that you could like hold a sentence for more than 30 seconds in New Jersey without a plane flying overhead. So the fact that this is the spot where people go crazy about drones honestly is a little surprising to me. I thought they'd be inoculated against this issue now, right? But they're not. They haven't cooked it up yet. This is crazy. Drones are suspiciously upper class. Drones are like so upper class. I'm so glad somebody finally decided to say it, because drones are like peak rich people. A drone is like a peak rich people, like a peak rich people product. And you can't tell me otherwise. You're telling me your ass has like $1,300 to spend on a little flying toy? For what? What do you do? What do you do that you have the money to spend $1,300 on a little flying toy with a camera? What is your job? What's your occupation? Is that your hobby? You're telling me you got $1,300 to spend on your hobby? What if you crash it? You can just buy another? Rich ass? Huh? I'm a little flabbergasted. When I saw like the DJI drone prices and the fact that people are like, oh, you could just get yourself a DJI. For what? I'm just gonna be what purpose does a normal person have for like a DJI drone? What purpose? What are you doing? What are you doing besides trying to make some like to make some hillbilly think that we're being invaded by aliens? What the hell are you doing with that drone? I'm gonna throw this out on a limb, okay? I think the expensive drones are more likely to be bought than the like cheap drones. Because the people who buy those cheap drones, those are just for like those that's the shit that you get from like I was gonna say Baskin Robbins, that's not right. Yeah, that's like the thing, that's like what you get from like Dave and Buster's. And you're trying to tell me that you guys are gonna be spending like crazy money on that? No, you're not. I think the expensive like $500-$600 plus like DJI type drones are more purchased than the other ones, because those people, the people who are drone dudes want a cool drone. The guys who are like really into drones, they're not buying like the little rinky-dink drones you can fly like 30 feet into the air. Drone guys want the type of drone that's actually a health hazard when it like revs up. Drone guys want the type of drone that would like kill a small dog. Am I right? Like, chat, what do you guys think? I'm like pretty sure that like if you're your average drone guy, like you saw like all those guys who were like getting ready to load up their drones to try and see what the other drones are out there doing. That guy had like one of those damn like passenger drones where you could strap a newborn onto that thing and fly it across the state. He had a car-sized drone. I don't know. I really feel like those type of people are getting like they want the crazy drones. Yeah, average drone guy wants to mount a machine gun to his drone. Yeah, drones that steal your firstborns. Yeah. Yeah, they want the type of drones that would have like a hillbilly painting the front of their door with fucking the lamb's blood, hoping that they would pass over their house. That they could like take to like the 13th century and fly over a peasant's house with a speaker that says "Be not afraid." And it came to me, buzzing and whirling. It hovered in front of me. Be not afraid, jackass. Me lord.
And that's launching these drone incursions. They are from good sources, individuals who are reputable, individuals who speak with authority.
A guy I work with is into racing drones. That's not a cheap ass drone, is it? He put some cash behind that drone, didn't he?
Unfortunately, are concerned with identifying who they are at this point who are saying this, but this is true. It's unacceptable and it's frightening, and our government has to act. And I say this not only as a member of Congress from the state of New Jersey, but I say this as
an American,
America, like we all do, who are in the
Of course. Cope. Wait, he was on Fox News. I want to see what he was up to.
Country. I mean, just think about this. If we have objects in the sky that are the size of an SUV over any city, over any state, it's an invasion of our airspace.
Oh my gosh, everything is an invasion. Holy crap. Do these guys piss themselves and get up and like my bed has been invaded by urine? They shit themselves and they're like, my pants has been invaded by dookie.
Here's the real deal, Harris. You know, I'm also on the Transportation Committee, on the Aviation Subcommittee.
He's on the Trans Committee?
And I've gotten to know people. And from very high sources, very qualified sources, very responsible sources, I'm going to tell you the real deal. Iran launched a mothership probably about a month ago that contains these drones. That mothership is off the deal.
Wait, what did she say?
These drones. That mothership is off. I'm going to tell you.
Wow, really?
It's off the east coast of the United States of America.
Damn.
They've launched drones. Is everything that we can see or hear. And again,
you know what's even less responsible is that in his committee that nobody watched, he said through circumstantial evidence, he found out that Iran launched a mothership in the Atlantic Ocean and is now sending drones over the US. Apparently, it's now moved from that to we know that Iran has sent a mothership. How'd they do that? Aren't you on committees that do this type of like Overwatch? You like through your fingers, you let Iran just kind of slip through a giant Quran shaped mothership the size of an SUV. You think it's just like a little clown car? Like the Quran shaped mothership flying over the Atlantic Ocean for months now. Is the size of an SUV, but then also SUV-sized drones fly out of it?
now, you know, we know there was a probability it could have been our own government. We know it's not our own government because they would have let us know. It could have been some really glorified hobbyist or hobbyists that were doing something unbelievable. They don't have the technology.
Okay, can you please enlighten me why now you're running through the list of maybe it was the government, maybe it was just some people who have drones, maybe some people are wrong, and you skip that, but the first thing that came out of your mouth was Iranian mothership in the Atlantic Ocean spitting out little drones to do reconnaissance over the eastern US? Can you please tell me why that was the first thing that came out of your mouth? Like, have we forgotten about the process of elimination or something? I've got sources on that. Yeah, you think he's like doing lines in there?
But let's pretend that's
my look at my congressman, man. He said that we're being invaded by an Iran mothership, but it was revealed to him in a dream.
Possible. The third possibility was somebody, an adversarial country, doing this. Know that Iran made a deal with China to purchase drones, motherships, and technology in order to go forward. The sources I have are good. They can't reveal who they are because they are speaking to me in confidentiality. These specifically should be shot down. Whether it was some crazy hobbyist that we can't imagine.
Wait, have you given this information to the government? Sir? Wait, so he's like, the government has no clue. The federal government has no clue that Iran has a mothership of drones in the Atlantic Ocean. But he has friends in high places who know that Iran has a mothership of drones in the Atlantic Ocean. But apparently he hasn't given that information. They haven't given that information to the US or something? Like the FBI has no clue? Does he think the FBI is just lying, or he just hasn't told them yet? He was like, it's my little secret. Shh.